we've had a half-day engagement with the grassroots leaders in Nyeri Town constituency, drawn from Nyumba Kumi across all the 23 sublocations in the constituency. And then we also added the leaders of the different sectors that are in business, and also the women groups and other welfare groups that the community organizes itself, uses to organize itself. And this is part of the continuing dialogue and engagement with members of the public across Nyeri Town and across Nyeri County, and indeed across the region, that is the Central Kenya region and the Mount Kenya region. And the thrust of our conversations is that none other than the former Deputy President did the arithmetic for us, that we contributed 47% of the vote that put this government in office. And as a result, we have a legitimate share of our development that this government owes us. When we are at war with each other, very little development can happen. And we belong to the leaders who are of the mindset that we will pursue the development that we can be able to attain under the leadership of President William Ruto and the current government until decision time 2027 comes. Our thrust is on the scorecard of each one of us separately as a leader, collectively our scorecard as a region, and eventually the scorecard as a country. And we are telling our people that our president is very clearly aware that the only chance he has of being re-elected for a second term is by working for the Kenyan nation. Whenever there is acrimony and the war of words and the shouting match, there can never be tangible development. Unfortunately, the war of words has found a home and a culture and a rooting within our region. We are telling our people this war will not help any one of us. Fighting other leaders, irrespective of what has happened in the past, is not beneficial to any one of us collectively other than one person who is leading the fight. And we are asking, what is the destination of this fight? And where will we be? At what cost will we get there? And therefore, we cannot burn down our country. We cannot throw away our development agenda. We cannot throw away the resources that are required for our country. We cannot throw away the opportunities of our people so that we can go and fight about elections that will come in 2027. 2027 will come. The conversations around who becomes the next president will happen. But in the meantime, we have literally 2 years that can change a lot in this country. We have chosen deliberately to remain focused, and we are asking our people not to be distracted, to abandon things that will benefit them so that they can pursue an agenda that is full of a war of words, abuses, abrasion, chest thumping, intimidation. It will not take us anywhere. And the culture that is being made to grow, where we disrespect leaders, it is going to be very difficult for you to be respected when you assume into that position of leadership. It is time to stop this acrimony, pursue the things that would make one be elected or re-elected without wanting to burn down and destroy the careers of other leaders, and in the process destroying the prospects of our region and our country.
Very sad day. We got news that our leader, Raila Amolo Odinga, has departed, has left us. and it's indeed a sad day for the family and for our country. We really pray that God will comfort all of us, God will comfort his family, mostly, and God will comfort the community of Nyanza that he has led for many years. We today have also agreed with the people of Nyeri that respect is a two-way traffic. The former deputy president has formed a tendency of every time provoking and fighting other leaders, especially the elected leaders. And recently we have seen he has extended that fight to women and youth. We do not see any leadership in a person who is always engaged in negative politics and unnecessary fights. Rigathi Gachagua, if you really want to lead this community of Mount Kenya, which I doubt we will allow you, you will need to rethink your strategy. That strategy of always fighting other people will not work and has never worked anywhere. If you want to lead these people, you must think about bringing us together. The way William Ruto has brought together his community, the way William Ruto has brought together the country of Kenya, the way he has allowed everybody to rally around him and to rally around the flag. So we will ask you, and we are not actually requesting, you must do this. You must allow the people of Mount Kenya to be in government and to be served by the government that they elected overwhelmingly. So we have asserted ourselves here as leaders, and we will not allow you to intimidate us, because we are not cowards, and we will stand with the people of this region to ensure that we get development. We get roads, we get water projects, and we get electrification projects for our people. So we want progress, we want leaders who emulate our late leader Mwai wa Kibaki. Every time Mwai wa Kibaki spoke to the nation or to our community, he would always talk about the economy of our country and the infrastructure. He would always talk about education. He would always talk about socio-economic transformation. And that is what the kind of a leader we want to give the mantle of leadership in this region of central Kenya. Not the kind of leader Gachagua is. A negative, a very divisive, and a very tribal politician. We don't see any leadership qualities in you, and we will not agree to follow a backward and a negative leader like Rigathi Gachagua.